about what inspires you.
The camera transition. So leading up to this video, I had a super ambitious idea. I thought it would be really cool to have a transition that went through a lens and ended up going through my eyeball into another location. So I wanted the effect to go through the inside of the lens, but obviously I can't film that. So I low-key learned how to use 3D software just for this effect. I modeled the lens and then learned what nodes are, attached this to that and that to this, typed in a bunch of numbers, and then ended up with this cool grain effect that's kind of like a lens. And I exported them as 84 PNGs, which took my laptop 3.5 hours, all to get a 4-second shot. So the shot would have to go towards me and then through the lens, but I knew that filming it that way wouldn't be the best idea. First of all, it would be really out of focus. Second, human hands would shake, and there's no way that it would nail the center of the lens perfectly. So what I opted to do was actually simulate the shot with pictures. Objects closer to you move at a speed that's different than objects that are further away. So we actually took a photo of me holding the camera, and then I cut out that photo into 4 separate layers. Then in After Effects, I turned them into 3D objects so that they could move at different speeds. Having so much detail allowed the effect to retain as much clarity and sharpness as possible as it entered the shot. If you look at my right shoulder, there's very crude mask lines, but at that point I just thought it was kind of funny and ended up leaving it. So sorry if that bugs you forever now. I also filmed a slow motion shot of my eye just opening so I could place it on top of the fake sensor on the 3D model. And a fun little detail that I added, you can see the details of the EVF flipped so that it would look like it's the perspective of the camera looking into my eye. I also added an effect called mosaic to make the shot look pixelated and more like a digital screen. And to make the eye portion of the transition a little smoother, I added a bubbled warp effect around my eye to make the next shot warp with it. And it was just a nice little effect to sprinkle in there to make everything come together a little more. Lenses also have a coating on them, and this coating reflects blue, purple, and green light. So knowing this, I actually added a little bit of tint of purple and green to wipe across the lens as it goes through the glass. And having this nice little bit of glare go across the screen kind of smoothed over that part when you go through it. So that's my fun little behind the scenes look at what I did to pull off this effect. But if you haven't seen that video yet, please go watch it. I put a lot of time and effort into that video. It carries a really important message that I feel like a lot of us need to hear and remind ourselves. But thank you for watching. If this video brought you value, please leave a like, comment what you would like to see next. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!